Next Saturday.
Yeah, orchestra time.
All the vegetables. I need the corn flour. The jollof rice is the typical one that everybody wants to have a bit of. My name is Rosemary. I grew up in Lagos. I know. I was just going to say my mom is like me. Not giving up on my children came from having parents who believed in me, who pushed me.
Thank you that we live in a very warm house. In the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen.
Exam, your GCSE exam, you've done it now. My mom is not literate, but she made sure that I got the best education that she could afford. I've got 4 kids, couldn't afford music lessons for them. Olympias is giving my family the opportunity to become a musical family. But now, I look at my kids and each of them play at least 2 instruments. Somebody will be playing upstairs and the other one. That's amazing. But when I met Joe and Olympias, the rest is history.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Olympias!
Olympias is...
Olympias is...
Olympias do many, many things. Much more than a music school.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Just being like, well, should we do this?
Yeah.
Decision making and stuff, so... Alright.
Cool. So I'm going to write emails this week to introduce you guys.
My name is Joe, and I'm the Chief Executive of Olympias Music Foundation.
Talk to Boy Joe about sorting that out, and I'm going to send the letter.
We are all in agreement that music education is in crisis. Every child in the UK supposedly gets a chance to learn to play an instrument for half a term. And we're just lying to ourselves that that's doing anything apart from ticking a box. That is the challenge that we're facing.
And is it unequal?
Completely unequal. Music education is a complete lottery and totally unequal.
So if you do that, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, Mama, Gaga.
Olympias is a hyper-local charity that works in an area called Longsight. It's one of the most vibrant, colourful, friendly places that you could be. Longsight Library is the noisiest library in Manchester. It's a very special place and we're very lucky to be there.
So this is the entrance when you first come in. This is the staff, they can help you what you need anything. If you have like a water bottle, you can put water in this. This is like a coffee, you need to pay £1. Yeah. Also they have chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk?
Yeah. And this is just a wall for community information. This is like Santoor, I think. This is where there's violin lessons. This is the cello lessons.
And then suddenly it's really close, isn't it?
And this is my flute lesson. Argentina and Buenos Aires.
Blooming heck. Right, we've got some interesting rhythms we can come up with. Argentina and Buenos Aires. Lovely big sound, well done. That was a few little cheeky extra-ons at the end. We'll pretend we didn't hear them. And then 3 beats.
Eyuel and his brother Mickey are at the library basically every single evening after school. He was peering through the window, through the glass, looking at the other kids. We said, Eyuel, would you like to have music lessons? He said, yes, please. And so we gave him a flute and he's not looked back since.
9 times 6.
It's the answer is F.
Didn't have that much confidence. Today the way he was drumming is, I thought he's really love it.
But if you come today before, then I might take the day off.
In 2 weeks, Noah's got her grade 1 exam, which is very exciting. So she's been working really hard.
I've got something for you too, but I spelled your name wrong too many times.
Oh, you got, oh,
Everything is upstairs. Just these are supposed to be.
Oh, it's came today!
Yes, we met last week.
Give this to Bryony.
My name is Heiab, and I'm mum to Noah and Elly.
Mum, why have you got Kit Kats in your hand? Can I have one? Hello!
Whoa, that's cool.
For Noah and Elly, their understanding of the world, because they're still so young, is very much still being moulded. Elly talks really positively about her teacher.
All the way from the beginning up to... And then there. That line was push. Bend the foot.
Not only do they go to Olympias to learn music, they've been able to put on different ensembles for them. And that's helped build the confidence of Adora most especially. When she's playing her music, she's almost like in a different world entirely. She blacks everybody out and her natural self comes out. The music brings it all out. Olympias made that possible.
When I put my headphones on, it just feels like it blocks out all the noise. It helps me put myself in an atmosphere that's calm and soothing. It's another reality. Music just helps me grow as a person. It has such a great impact.
We are in Old Trafford, just under the lights of the cricket grounds. So this is us, come on in. There's not much now because it's autumn, but still a few bits. I have all of my best ideas in the allotment. Growing carrots, teaching children, it's all kind of the same actually. Well, one of the things that you kind of learn, like at the allotment, is to sort of hold things very lightly, that you do everything that you can. You know, you make sure that the soil is as kind of nutritious as it can be, that you put all your manure on, and you look after your seedlings and stuff. And then it's kind of up to the weather. It's kind of like that in the sort of charity sector. You know, you do your absolute best, but you are sort of buffeted by what's going on in the rest of the world. It's about creating the right environment, and you can't really be cross with the carrots if they didn't grow. It's like that with kids, isn't it? That's a good carrot. You see what I mean? You just don't know. You just don't know. You put the seeds in the ground. Some of them come out like this and some of them come out like this and they all smell great. So you just don't know. It's like a troll doll.
In Manchester, we have a population which is roughly 30% non-white heritage. And in music, we don't have the stats, but we have maybe 2% of our music teacher workforce working in schools who are representative of the diversity of the communities that they serve.
Maybe when we're improvising over a drone, it might be much freer. Assume children can play in time.
What we've always tried to do at Olympias is not like ghettoise anything. So, you know, there's just this idea that you have Western classical music and then everything else is world music is kind of insane.
If they could see that first,
yeah.
So you might do the fan and you could ask them to play any notes,
yeah.
And you could also do the other way when you were a fan.
Joe approached me quite a long time ago about this idea of deliberately recruiting global majority musicians to work as teachers within their community. And so the Global Music Teacher Training Programme is rooted in this idea of deliberately and decidedly finding musicians who are not from that well-trod path of Western classical music.
The aim of this project, because it is essentially a teacher training project, is not to teach them to be Western classical teachers. It's to try to understand what it is to teach in those contexts and then enable those teachers to discuss that and to come to their own conclusion and really kind of interrogate their practice. So someone like Robbie.
3, 4, pra-pete, pe-pete, pete. So that, pra-pete, pe-pete, pete. This is most important than finishing together.
My role in this project was to try and help them to develop their capacity to teach young people in Manchester. And that has been really enjoyable, but it's demanded that first I sit and watch and listen and learn from them.
I liked it when you did this.
The moment involves 3 individuals. We've got Rakesh from India, who's teaching harmonium. We've got Sens, who's from West Africa and Senegal, and he's teaching djembe. And then finally we've got Atefeh, who's from Iran and is a Santoor player.
My name is Atefeh Elly and I'm a music teacher, composer. Tehran is, yeah, I was born there and I grew up and I lived there by my 28-year-old. It's a really big, crazy sometimes. When I came here, I realized I really miss it sometimes because I don't know, in somehow you don't feel lonely at all. You're always with the people. But gradually when you live here longer, you're like, maybe I like this calmness as well. The warmness and kindness and caring, I can see through my people a lot. My main instrument is Santoor. It's also called dulcimer in other culture. I remember I was 11 years old when I started, and before music, my mom always taking me to different classes, for example, painting, like sports. I was an only child. I always had lots of extra time at home. My mom wanted me to get engaged with something, and then I fell in love. All my free time playing. It fills up my life so, nourish it, really filling up my life with it. Music for me is just feel me, it's just complete me.
I've got 5 students and I think they're all really enthusiastic. Me talking in Farsi give them a bit more curiosity because they're like, oh, one person speaking their mom's language, you know. It's not just about the Santoor, it's with a bigger connection I'm making with the whole history.
The sound, there's a note called do, and I really like that note. Like Santoor you can find in Iran, and you have to, you can't just find it in the shops. It's quite easy. It's only just a second finger on the phone holding like this. It's like you want to make, say, delicious. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
When Noah and Elly found out about the African drumming, it was very much a case of, Mummy, let's get in this class. The teacher was this man who looked like them, who wore traditional dress. For me, Olympias is much more than just being a music school. It's that community that gives them the sense of self, identity, and who they are. It's a very inclusive community. A community of difference, but they're recognising that difference to be celebrated.
Children are dead perceptive though, aren't they? I mean, you don't have to explain these things for them to pick up on it. We don't kind of make a big deal of it. It's like, yeah, you can do violin, you can also do Senegalese drumming and West African dance. It's sort of putting it that way to them as much as possible, like normalising.
And I think it should be championed more because the joy and the normalising of it is massive. It's just become part of, that's my music lesson.
Middle, you know where did I put the paper? Basically here, yeah. Perfect. In action form, fa, mi, re, do, fa, mi, re, do, fa, mi, re, do. So do you remember which one was? This is part of our showcase for how we teach on these instruments and how our method for teaching for Santoor, for example, for me, might be also different from the other instruments. Where is fa?
One, two, three, four. It's always good to have different generation. You can share drumming because you have to find how to give them something they can learn.
The tradition of learning an instrument is so entwined with the culture that there's this kind of sense of like, these are the stories, this is the dance, you learn everything all at once. A lot of classical instruments, that's just not quite, you know, how you structure the learning is not as culturally linked, in my experience.
I feel like it's probably harder for us than it is for children.
Yeah.
Because whereas you don't really have to explain it, it just becomes normal for them.
So we're towards the end of the project now, which has been a really exciting period.
So whilst we're saying the Western classical music we've done, I actually think we do.
It feels a little bit like a pilot project that is hopefully going to kickstart something a bit more long-term and meaningful. But I can't say more clearly this project is cutting edge because of the risk and that no one is doing it.
Teachers, 3 new instruments, nearly 600 lessons delivered to nearly 40 young people. We're at the final performance of our project before we just carry on and it becomes part of our normal teaching next year, which is really, really exciting.
This isn't just a project for 1 year, this is now sort of an embedded part of the programme. It's a long-term project to try and diversify the musicians who are working with us, but also the kinds of music that we're representing at the charity and that the children are exposed to, that they play, that they go out into the world and perform.
It's not always about like education. I think it's about giving the voice to the people. We teach them music, or we give them the space for making music to say them their stories, their own stories.
Atefeh sort of is, she's really got the language, isn't she? And she's very sort of analytical about, you know, what makes this different, like what's similar here, and how can I get that across to the kids? How can I help bridge that gap?
Now we can also add the doorknob in your part. Well done. That was so good.
Show you the part we're going to do on the concert?
Yeah, let's do it.
So now that I've had Laurie, I feel like I can really empathise with what the parents at Olympias feel about their kids. I think that's given me a new layer of understanding and also just like admiration for them.
If you inspire someone enough to then become a musician and maybe go a step further than you, then that's your job done.
The evidence that it's worked is when you've got kids who are coming into the library and being like, you know what, I only play on grand pianos now. I mean, that tells me that we've started to kind of level the playing field a little bit. Because, you know, why shouldn't they be saying that? Why shouldn't they expect sort of the best instruments?
It's more than just instrumental lessons. It's community and it's togetherness.
None of my family members play music, none at all. I look back and I'm like, where would we be without music?
The investment that they give into our kids is immeasurable, it really is.
It's about being happy. It's about happiness. I think that's super, super underrated. Are you happy? Do you have friends? Do you feel connected? Do you feel valued? Do you feel seen? That's the key, isn't it?